These guys love boxing and they're being entertained by amateur boxers at the National Open Championships in Lagos. The rule says it's ladies first, and they showed off some good skills. Over 250 boxers from different parts of Nigeria are featuring at this tournament. Sadly, that's because they hardly have any competitions to compete in.
All the time we gather same boxers all the time without championship, no competition for them. But with this now, we have to. This will help us to discover new talents, new boxers that will represent country.
Meet Sikiru Fatai. He is a champion in his weight category and has featured at the Commonwealth Games. He is known as the Scorpion and ready to sting any opponent here. Sanusi Abiodun, a relatively unknown boxer, will be challenging Fatai. At the end of the fight, it was the Scorpion that was stunned.
For me, I did not lose the fight, but the judges said I lost the fight. But no problem, I know that when we get to come for the All-African game, we go to prove ourselves again.
Boxing fans here are optimistic that the process of reviving the sport in Nigeria has just started with this National Open Championship. Though not as competitive as expected, these boxers don't care. For them, it is a rare opportunity to showcase their talent. What about followers of the sport? Another chance to show that they've got love for the game. From the Indo Sports Hall of the National Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria, I'm Austin Okonakpan reporting for Channels Television News.
All right, that's a beautiful report put together by Austin Okonakpan on the state of boxing in Nigeria. Said, now I know I mean, you can catch your breath now, yeah, and to some extent.
Yeah.
What would you say about all that we've seen? You've heard the story of Blessing, of the Nigerian gymnasts, and now this boxing story.
First thing first, the issue of Blessing cannot be overemphasized. We know what she's done for us in terms of athletics in Nigeria. When we talk about long jump, we talk about sprints,
100 meters, 200 meters,
even the relay. She's done it very well. She started in 2008. We can only hope that she continues from where she has stopped and even get to the world stage, which is even the next year. Also, talking about she perhaps running over the weekend there. I'm even looking beyond that. Even looking at Olympics, they would have had her competing in 3 straight Olympics. Talk about Usain Bolt also 2008, 2012. And now 2016, I'm just hoping she'll be able to perform well there. I'm talking about boxing.
Will it be fair for us to expect Blessing to do better than she's done in the previous Olympics? Know that 8 years down the line, she's older.
Of course.
Maybe not the same amount of force.
Yeah, not the same amount, but there are older athletes which will
get better with age.
Even I can remember, I think was Marion Jones. Sometimes in Sydney 2000, or so to speak, even at her old age, I think it was 30-something. She won a medal.
Melinote, you mean?
Was it Oti or something?
Even Marion Yali. Up to
like at the age of 30 or something like that.
She was still
exactly
doing well.
There are athletes that when they clock 30, they still get to win medals and all that. In fact, it will still be fair to say Usain Bolt to win something come next Olympics.
So we can expect something from Blessing as well.
Of course, we should expect something. And not forgetting the fact that long jump doesn't have to do with you are 20, you are 19 and all that. It just has to do with how you can still lift yourself.
Your technique and how you're able to get it.
That's
just that jump that probably could turn this around for you. And then the boxing.
The boxing, it's actually very pathetic. We focus, we're talking about all African games now, we're talking about qualifying for next year Olympics. All attention is basically on football. In fact, we've talked about this thing for more than 100 times. Football wins you just 1 medal. Talk about boxing, you win several medals there. Look at the gymnasts there now. Look at the gymnasts there. You win several medals there. South Africa, they categorize on swimming. That is why the overall
medal winning events.
That is how the overall all African teams. When we talk about all African games,
we also have weightlifting. We also have wrestling.
And
that can win us medals, but we can add gymnastics to it. We can add then revive boxing.
Even if we are not that perfect in gymnastics, but I want to
we have a long way to go, but we can start making progress.
We can do something. But I want to talk about at least weightlifting, table tennis, wrestling. Then we had boxing to it. Come on. Next year, just in the corner, Olympics. After these All African Games, gather these guys together. Let the training continue. Doesn't stop from there. We'll pick it up from there.
Okay, all right. It doesn't look as easy as that, but
of course,
we'll put our house together, put our house in order, and try to revive whatever we can out of our sports. All right. Let's go on a break now. It's time for us to shift gear from these other sports and talk football. And charity, they say, begins at home. So we're going to be starting from home. We'll be talking about March day 16 of the Globe Premier League games to be played this weekend. All games, I think, I stand to be corrected, most of those games are played on Sundays. But last weekend we had a game on Saturday. Of course, so it may just be the case again. This weekend we may have one game on Saturday and then they have the other games on Sunday. Yeah. All right, but let's just take you back to last season. One of the games that will be taking place this weekend will be Warri Wolves against Bayelsa United. It's a South-South derby. We've gone into our archives to bring you highlights of this same fixture last season. Warri Wolves hosting Bayelsa United. So sit back, enjoy the highlights. When we return, we will give you a preview of March day 16 in the Globe Premier League. And we'll start asking you to talk to us about where you think the away victory for March day 16 will come from. We've had 15 away victories in 15 match days, and it's an average of 1 away win per match day. Where will the away win for March day 16 come from? Start sending us your messages on Facebook, on Twitter. We'll read them out as we go along on the show tonight. But let's take you now to highlights of Warri Wolves against Bayelsa United last season, and then it helps us to prepare for what we may be seeing this Sunday.